Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Whitney and I am so excited because today we are going to be playing with the jkissa elf collab. This is their second collab and this is so freaking adorable. I actually decorated this palette myself. Well, my daughters helped and we put all of our animals' names on them and it is so adorable. This came blank and came with a sticker sheet inside of it so you could decorate your own palette, and I think that is such a cool idea because I always throw away those inserts, but this one was fun because I got to actually decorate my palette with it. So if you want to see how we did this look and what I think about the palette, the brushes, and the liquid shadows, just keep on watching, and please, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I have tried to film this 3 times, so third time's a charm. Here we go. Get it together. I really am so excited because I'm going to be playing with the jkissa elf collab, and oh my god, I have the original one and I love it so much. I think there was more with this original one, but I ended up with the palette and the eyeliner, the blue eyeliner, which actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to use today because I haven't used it in a while and it's such a pretty blue. It'll look really pretty in the waterline. So as you can see, I already have one eye done. I'm gonna get us zoomed in a little bit. There we go. And then we will start with this eye. I'm going to prime with my Peaky blank canvas, and I do have all of the brushes from this collection, which are just so incredibly beautiful. And I also have the double eyeshadow topper glitter colors. So pretty. So go in with my blank canvas. Today has been crazy. I got up super early because I had to go get my nails done, which you guys are welcome. You don't have to look at my disgusting grown out nails anymore. So I woke up early because I was going to film before I went and got my nails done. And I filmed the whole video and I just hated the way the look came out because of my color choices. So I scratched the whole video. So I sat back down a little bit ago because I was like, okay, I love this palette, I want to play with it so bad, so I'm going to sit down again and I'm going to refilm with a different color story but like the same idea of what I did earlier. And I did this eye because I always like to do an eye off camera just so I know what I'm doing, and I sat down and did this eye and I turned the camera on and I started talking, and then my mom called and I was like, so I talked to her for like an hour or so, and then here we are again. So this time we're gonna get it together. We're actually going to finish this look. So I am going to start out with the J1, which is like this flat fluffy brush, and I do have my little microfiber towel next to me. And then we're gonna start out, well, first of all, here's the palette. Oh my goodness, so freaking cute. Such a pretty palette. I love how the rows are monochromatic, so if you can't come up with a whole colorful look, you can still work with these rows and it will just turn out so pretty. And then the sheet that comes over top of the shadows to protect the shadow in the mirror is a sticker sheet. So I decorated my palette and I put all my dogs and cats names, so Coda, Tipsy, Dolly, and Blue, and then I just took the excess ones and just kind of threw them on the back. But this is so freaking cute. This all comes blank other than this elf x jkissa, and then you can decorate it, and I think that's so cool. So I decorate it with my animals' names, so yes. And then we are going to start out with Pepper. Yeah, Pepper right here, and this is the darkest red in the shade, in the palette. And it does have a nice mirror too. So we are just going to start out just by placing that right above that crease. And this is a really nice shade. I do wish it was a little bit more true red. I don't know how it's reading on camera, but in person it turned out more of like a burnt orange red. But I do know that when I watched jkissa's video, she did say that this was not a pressed pigment palette. It was a completely eye safe palette, so there's no pressed pigments in here, and it's also vegan and cruelty free. So I know how incredibly hard it is to make an actual red eyeshadow that is vegan and cruelty free. So I understand the color, and it's still really, really beautiful. Alright, and then we're just going to take that same brush. I'm just going to wipe that off on my microfiber cloth, and then we're going to go in with Zuma, which is this really pretty darker orange shade. And these oranges are so stunning. And I'm just going to place that also in the crease, blending it in with that red shade. But I'm not focusing crazy on the blend, more just the shape right now starting out. And we'll focus on really blending it later on. I really love e.l.f. I think that in the past couple years, e.l.f. has really stepped up their game. Because I know they were always like really affordable, but I remember using some of e.l.f.'s foundations back in the day, and oh, it was cakey. It was, me and my mom were just talking about it the other day, like e.l.f.'s old foundations, I remember like slapping it on my face and it being like 3 shades too dark, and it was not a cute look, and it was not the tea. And now, like, I have an e.l.f. foundation. I'm actually gonna dig that out and use it for my face today, and I'm just like, it's so good, and it doesn't like break my face out real bad, and it doesn't do anything crazy, and I'm just like, they have just impressed me so much in the past few years, and they've like raised their prices a little bit. This eyeshadow palette was $20. The brush set was $25, and I'll have to get the price on the liquid shadow. But it's just like, the quality is so good, and then the rest of the stuff is still like so affordable, like $5, $6, $7. And I seen somebody complaining the other day. I'm gonna go in with Kissa to blend out the red. I seen somebody complaining the other day about how far e.l.f. has raised their prices, coming from like them being $1 or $2 before, and I'm just like, but if you use the new e.l.f. stuff, it's so justified, because their quality has just, you can tell that they really worked on it. And I don't know about you, but I would rather pay like just a few extra dollars to have the quality a bit better. So I definitely want to hear everybody's opinion on that. So let me know in the comments, because I myself would definitely rather pay just a few dollars more for drugstore stuff if I feel like somebody's actually improving their quality. Now, I don't think the drugstore should raise their prices unless you're improving your quality, because then it becomes like not worth it. And you're just kind of raising the prices just to make money, but not making sure your quality of your products are better. All right, that blended out so beautifully. And then we're gonna go in with Millie, which is this beautiful, beautiful orange. And I'm just gonna take this on the same brush, and this is the J2. And I am seriously so obsessed with these brushes. They are so adorable. The only complaint I have is I wish there were just a couple of them that were packed a little tiny bit denser, because it just helps me blend, but they're so pretty. And I just hold it a little bit closer to the handle, and that kind of gives me like more control when I'm blending it out, so it's not really a big deal. I'm just blending out Millie. I'm just making sure that is nice and blended. And I'm not worrying too much about like down here, just up here, because we are gonna cut that crease again. And then I am gonna cut my crease again. That is all we're gonna do, like on this top part, with my P. Louise Mitchell collab. And I'm gonna speed this part up because this takes forever and it is boring to not listen to me, because I can't talk and do it at the same time. That took much longer than I wanted it to, and pretty sure these are uneven. I like this side better, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I am gonna start packing on some color down here now. I'm gonna start out with the J6 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Yosemite. This really bright yellow right here, and it's so pretty. And we're just gonna pack that shade on. And this shade actually really impressed me. It's super bright. Look how pretty. That is such a good shade. And I am just packing that on, and there is a bit of fallout in the pan. I don't know if we can see that. Oh yeah, we can definitely see that. But I don't really have a problem with like any fallout on my face, which I always do my face after my eyes, so that's really not an issue for me. But for the people who don't do their face before their eyes, I didn't really have an issue with any fallout that I can see. And then I'm gonna go in with the green, and it's called Peaky. And I did have a little bit of trouble blending the green when I did it on the other eye. And when I used the green this morning when I did the first look, which I didn't end up liking, I had a bit of trouble with the green as well. It was just, and it ended up blending nicely, but I just really had to end up working with it to get it to the point of where I wanted it. So right now I'm just packing it on, and then I end up having to take another brush so I can get it blended, which is no big deal. I do not mind working a little extra with shades as long as they end up working out for me. So that is no problem at all. I have 300 pounds of Peely's base in my eyelashes right now. So, and then I'm going to go in with, where's my little brush? There we go. My Morphe 431, and I'm going to take a little bit of that green on it, and I'm just going to start tapping it into that yellow to try to blend those two shades. I'm just swiping it back and forth. And this is the only shade that I had a problem with. And then I'm going to go in with the yellow and kind of tap it over top. And then back and forth until I get it blended how I want it to be. Okay, so that, I'm happy with how that is for now. And then I'm gonna go in with cannoli. Whoops. I'm gonna go in with cannoli, which is this bright blue right here, which is so freaking beautiful. And I'm gonna take the J5, which is the angled brush, and I'm just gonna make a wing shape with this. And we're just gonna wing that shape out and then just shade that in. And this is such a beautiful blue. And we're just gonna pack that blue in and blend it with that green. Also, you know what? Let me find that really quickly. There is a hashtag that you can use. So, adoption being at the heart of collection. Snap a post photo with an animal you love using the hashtag eyes, lips, face, paws. And for every submission, we will donate $1 to Angel City Pits, the rescue jkissa adopted her babies from. So that is so amazing. They're donating $1 from every one of those hashtags to Angel City Pits, and these are actually stickers of jkissa's babies right here. Also, if you haven't checked her out, oh my god, she is such a freaking doll. I absolutely adore her. I love watching her. So I'll have her channel link below, and I will have her reveal video linked below because there's just so much amazing information in that video and I just love it. So that is what we got, and then I'm just going to take this J4, which is just a more dense brush, and I'm going to go back in with that green, and I'm just going to tap that right on the edge of where that green and that blue meet to just blend that together really good. And then I'm just going to take that right where that yellow and green meets, and I actually think that blended it way better. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I'm so happy with how this look turned out because I was struggling. I was struggling at first, but I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm going to take this Morphe 250-1 and my P. Louise. I don't know where my Suva Beauty 610 brush went. I would have rather had that for this look, but that is okay. And then I'm just gonna go over this one more time, make sure it's really precise, clean up anything that needs cleaned up right in here. Just like that. And then I'm actually going to use a white from another palette because there's not a white in this, and I just want to set this down so the P. Louise doesn't mix with that white eyeshadow that we're going to go in with, because sometimes that happens and then it gets a little bit muddy. So I'm just using a little bit of the white from the cremated palette to just go in and set that base. And setting this and kind of having the white pop really helped me be able to carve that out better too. Okay. Just like that, nice and easy. And then I am going to take some of the shade on the back of my hand, and I cannot wait to freaking show you how stunning this actually is. Let me see if my camera will pick it up on the back of my hand better, because this shade, look at this. Oh my goodness. I have literally never seen a liquid shadow this pretty in my entire life. This one is in a white base, and the green is like in a true green base, and I think I'm going to use that on the inner corner later, so I will show you guys how pretty that is. But I'm just going to use that same brush just to tap this on, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the actual e.l.f. brush. It's just not as precise, so I'm just using this Morphe brush to really get in this crease. How freaking beautiful. I don't even know if the camera is picking up this in my crease, but it is literally stunning. And it's truly, even when you apply it to your eyes, it's just as pretty. And I'm obsessed. Look. Okay. I am going to let this dry, and I'm going to do my face off of camera just to save some time, and then I will be back and we will finish up the lower lash line and give the final thoughts on the jkissa elf collection. Okay, I went ahead and finished up my face, and I have the elf Flawless Finish foundation on, and it is, I forgot how pretty it was. And I also have the elf hydrating camo concealer, and the highlight is from the original jkissa collection, and I knew there was something else in that collection, and I searched and searched and searched, and there was a mascara in that collection as well. So I do have the mascara in the original collection. So we are going to go ahead and finish up the under eye, and I have no idea what I want to do. But I'm kind of just thinking about purple, because I think that is the only color we haven't used. So I'm thinking we'll just use these two purple shades here. So I'm going to go in with the J1 brush, and we're going to go into Pretty Girl, which is the dark purple shade right here. I'm gonna be honest, I've tried that concealer quite a few times, and I'm just truly not a fan of it. And I don't know why, because so many people loved it. But I am not one of those people, unfortunately. But I know a lot of people love the original one, but so many people compared it to the Tarte Shape Tape that I never decided to give it a try, because I don't like Tarte Shape Tape. I used to use it all the time, but it dries out my under eyes so bad. I was really excited about this purple, because I was curious, because I know how hard purples are to make. But so far this dark purple is so pretty. It's not patchy at all. Okay, and then I'm going to take the J2, and I'm going to go in with Sadie, which is the lighter purple shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend that out and really just smoke it out. I'm gonna clean off this original brush, and I'm just gonna use that one again so I can get it more precise, so I don't end up looking like I have a black eye. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it like that, nice and simple. Okay, trying to blend out that corner right there. There we go. And we are gonna take this shade here. Oh my god, this is, oh my god. This is the first time I've swatched this. Holy freaking crap. Look how, that is so beautiful. So we're gonna take that and just kind of blend that right into the corner there. I'm gonna take a little bit on this brush. That is so freaking pretty. They really just did an amazing job on this. I think these shadows, these liquid shadows, are incredible. They are so freaking pretty. Look how pretty that is. Wow. I really love how this look turned out, I'm gonna be honest. I'm highly impressed. I'm gonna go in with the original e.l.f. jkissa liner. This doesn't have a name, it just says eyeliner. I don't remember if it had a name or not. How long have I had this and I just realized it freaking twists up, and I think that is fantastic. I thought you had to sharpen it. I'm glad I didn't try to sharpen it. This is one of my favorite eyeliners. The e.l.f. eyeliners are amazing. And this is just a pretty blue. How pretty. I really like that with that purple in the lower lash line. And then we can pop on some mascara. Okay, popped on the mascara. Now we need a lip. You know what? I hate this lipstick, but I'm just gonna pop on this Kylie Nude in Exposed because it's right beside me. This lipstick is so pretty. I just don't like her formula. This is such a pretty color. I really wish I liked her liquid lipstick formula because this color is gorgeous. Anyway, the e.l.f. jkissa collection is so freaking amazing. The palette is so beautiful, and look how pretty. It's so pretty. And the liquid shadows are literally like, if you get anything from the collection, the liquid shadows are freaking insane. They're so beautiful and they work so well. And they're so sparkly. And the brushes are amazing. And for $25, I feel like that's such a good price for brushes. And they're really good quality. They're really soft. They work really well. I know Ulta restocked. I think it was sold out on e.l.f.'s website. But I'll have the Ulta link and the e.l.f. link in the description below for the palette and the double shadow and the brush set. So I'll have all that in the description box, and that is it for this review. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.